Remember, there's important information here. You might want to pause the video and take a quick read.
Yo! Hey everybody, it's me, Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog! Just here to remind you that if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. And for even more amazing customs, don't forget to subscribe to Wake Angel 2001! Because between you and me, they're way past cool!
Hello my friends, this is Wake Angel 2001 coming at you with the next figure for Sparklewolf404, the other half of Team Off the Hook, Marina! Okay, so yes, I made Pearl before, so Marina obviously is coming. And because apparently we are getting official toys of Pearl and Marina down the line, Sparklewolf opted to get Marina in the alternate costume as well, so... you know, like the faded blue jeans and white halter top thing. Yeah. And, that's about everything I know about Marina. Like I said, I know I went off on such a huge, long, epic backstory for E102 Gamma yesterday, but that's because I know Sonic. I don't know anything about Splatoon. In fact, the only thing I do know is back when Splatoon 2 first came out and Nintendo was doing those ketchup or mayonnaise polls, there was this big internet meme going around that everybody was always on Marina's side because she was hotter. You know, like, they would have her say horrible things, and the fanboys would all be on her side. Like she'd say, "I love Hitler," and then the guy, the computer monitor, was like, "Oh, she's so pretty. I guess Hitler wasn't so bad." So that kind of thing. That is just about all the pop culture knowledge I have of Splatoon 2. So let's go ahead and make the toy, because one thing I do know is what she looks like, and that's all that matters in this instance. So the base toy for this figure would be Bo Peep from Toy Story 4, specifically the, you know what I'm talking about, the toy box line that Disney makes, the same one where I used Han Solo to make DJ Octavio. And the head is also from an Equestria Girls figure, just like with DJ Octavio. This time it's Fluttershy instead of Flash Sentry. But, you know, like, put a big old cartoon head with a tiny anime nose on top of a relatively more human proportioned body, and that's a Splatoon figure. That Bo Peep figure actually dismantles pretty good. The only things you can't take out are these shoulders and hips because the torso is made out of a different kind of plastic. And, you know, like, let's get into the thing. So, I was provided with headphones. I tried to use them on DJ Octavio, but they just wouldn't fit, so I thought, not DJ Octavio, Captain Cuttlefish. That's what these headphones came from. They wouldn't fit, so I tried using them on Marina. And the earpieces were about the right size, but the bendy part I do not know the names of these things. I just don't know music stuff. Anyway, the handle part, I guess, didn't fit, so the band? Yeah, you call it the band. The band didn't fit, so I just had to cut the thingies off, and then for the right ear, I had to cut that one in half to make it look like it was tucked under her head tentacle, because, you know, otherwise she'd be wearing them crooked, it just wouldn't look right. Once that was on, I used sculpting to make the band, along with the suction cups on her head tentacle, and the entire left tentacle as well, because, you know, like, the left hair thingy that Fluttershy has was too big to be the left hair tentacle. I did not replace the right hair tentacle because, well, Fluttershy's hair had this really cool swooping shape to it, and I didn't think I could sculpt anything better than that. And besides, like, the epoxy is heavier than the native plastic the figure is made out of. I was afraid if I replaced this head tentacle with one that would be more accurate to Marina's in-game appearance, then I would you would sacrifice the figure's ability to stand. I mean, the hips are already straining trying to support all the other sculpting, where especially in the back of the head where the two biggest tentacles go. And if I had also replaced the front tentacle and kept it that size, then this figure would have never had any hope of standing. I also modified the head hole to fit onto the ball joint of, you know, the figure's neck. So that's another fortunate thing that I was able to do. Just like I did with Pearl, I did the same thing here with Marina. Now with the paint job, I did screw up a little bit. When I first looked at the images, it looked to me like the insides of her suction cups and the tentacles undersides were white. So I painted them white. The bandana is just a hem from a t-shirt, by the way. So I was corrected by Sparklewolf after this and corrected it. You'll see the proper colors in the completed figure. But for now, let's take a quick look at the body. Now, Bo Peep actually has a pretty good physique for Marina. She's nice and hippie, and she has just enough bust without it being too much. And fortunately, because of this alternate outfit, I don't have to worry about sculpting any octopus cleavage in place. So, just a little bit of sculpting, like covering up all the lace stuff on her top. I shaved off the lace trim on her shoulders. I gave her a smooth belly. If you look close, you can see a belly button right over her navel piercing. And a new line for the hem of her jeans, which hangs down around her hips, rather than the very high-waisted pants that, you know, Bo Peep wore. No sacrifices to articulation needed here. Then, a simple matter of repainting it with her Gondro skin color. And the shoes are an actual pair of Inkling shoes. I cut most of the foot off of the Bo Peep figure and stuck them into the holes in the top of the shoes, held in place with epoxy sculpt and crazy glue. I was able to save the pin disc articulation for one of the feet, but not the other one. When I was cutting off the foot for Bo Peep on her left foot, I accidentally cut into the pin disc ring itself, and it's a flat surface that became embedded in the epoxy, so it can't move anymore. But, you know, I was able to save but it still has a swivel. It has the swivel articulation, which puts it on par with the actual Splatoon figures. Yeah, I didn't screw up too badly. And the hands are just repainted. Proportionally, Marina should have slightly larger hands, but there wasn't much I could do in this instance. Like, the wrist pegs aren't compatible with any other figure hands. Not that I had any on hand anyway. On hand. And if I had tried to sculpt them bigger, then it would have looked even more obvious and horrible. So, nah, the best thing to do is just leave it as is. It's a custom, you know. I'm not completely making an official Marina figure that people are gonna, like, Nintendo's not paying me. I'm just doing the thing. I'm only a simple man with my own bedroom's resources. Don't at me. So here is Marina complete. Oh, did I forget? Yeah, I 3D printed her pendant as well, just like I did with Pearl's pendant. I actually forgot to mention that. And over here you can also see the corrected painting. Her shoes are silver, and I got the more cream color for the undersides of her tentacles and the insides of their suction cups. So, yes, all that is good. If you're wondering about her watch, it is just a Barbie watch that happens to fit Bo Peep's wrist. Nothing particularly special about that. So yeah, that's Marina. She is an octopus, an octoling, I guess I should say. Yep, octoling. I don't know. I really wish that I knew more about Splatoon so I could rattle off some funny inside jokes or pop culture references, or maybe sing a couple lyrics from one of Off the Hook's hit singles, or do they also just sing the octoling gibberish like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, I like the character designs, but I'm just not familiar with the games, so I'm sorry if I can't really join in, but I still enjoyed making it. It's a cool looking thing. Alright, so thank you all for watching the video. We will catch you next time. This is Wake Angel 2001 signing off.